Welcome to StockMarketPenny.com. New SMF Pro Trader students are having a great review here. And basically, if they're going to buy a call option, why would Apple Computer go higher? And why has Apple Computer been in this very profound support and resistance range on this 60-minute chart? And what they're recapping and learning today is that they're looking for a new buy signal. This is what happens when you get a 60-minute buy signal. And we had, for a number of days, when I called the bottom back here on 225, 226, the buy signal came into play. We peaked and we came down and we went straight down, we went straight up, we went straight back down here to this time frame. This is that 60-minute MACD buy signal that they're looking for. And basically, when we blow up this piece of the chart, what we really have here, people, and this is million-dollar knowledge given to you right now about trends, is that you came down, you tested it, but look where you ended up. You ended up back over here because the 60-minute MACD bars were declining. So that meant that any move you had up was a short. And basically, we've come right back up, and we've hit this trend line right there. And notice that the day's high is 225.80. And this is what used to be support with the gap down. And it came up. It had the reversal here. And when we get that buy signal on that 60-minute, Apple can go a lot higher. Because basically, the price is higher than these other current ones. But here's the thing. That 60-minute buy signal gives that trend a much more robust and dollar price movement up to all-time highs potentially when that happens. If it doesn't happen, you're just going to be range bound selling short and going long into resistance and taking profits. So the day, whether it's today or tomorrow or whatever, is that you can see on the opening volume bars down here, they're quite robust. And we've got a cap at resistance and a cap at the support level called a double bottom handle. There's that gap down, runaway gap down. And today, that left elbow gap down hit and the buyer came in, which is quite different than these other gap left elbow when they gapped the price down. Buyers never came in. This is the first time that we've seen it. And this is what the change up is and other gap downs on your 60-minute chart. They went down 180 minutes before they put in the bottom. Today, the buyer met that gap down immediately right away. And that's the difference with this left elbow gap down. Because remember, you closed here, you went down here, they stepped in, bam, bam. Other times, you haven't seen where the little gap down stopped. It goes down till they finally put in their lows. That was a change up today that we've seen, and we haven't seen where they've met the buyer right away on that left elbow gap down. So that's how you look and monitor our 60-minute pro trading charts. And basically what we're going to be looking at here is when that buy signal hits on Apple. When it does, SMF Pro Traders will have the glory of buying some call options for April and letting Apple make its glory high. But remember, Apple's not going to make another 52-week high until that shorter-term buy signal on that 60 comes in. And that's the power. The daily chart is that Apple has to get back above this neckline. And the blue line is a 10-day simple moving average. And we got to close above here. This is that resistance that's got to become new support and a new consolidation to break that. And just remember that the 60-minute will signal you ahead of that daily chart.